All right, guys. Oh man, yo, what you got over there is a little cat fight, a little beef between Joy Reid and hip hop star Nicki Minaj. Okay, this is something that we need to happen. We need people like Nicki Minaj to push back and call out Joy Reid for who she really is. Okay, this is on Fox News. I'm going to read this for you, okay? The Breakfast Club hits Joy Reid for vaccine scolding Nicki Minaj. Invokes MSNBC host skepticism under President Donald J. Trump. Now, there was some misinformation put out by Joy Reid. And Nicki Minaj had to come out and call her out on this. Okay. Now let's see. I'm gonna read. The co-hosts of the morning show, The Breakfast Club, knock MSNBC host Joy Reid for scolding rapper superstar Nicki Minaj over her vaccine skepticism. Minaj made waves on social media when she announced on Monday she would not be attending the Met Gala for its COVID vaccine requirement attendees, urging her nearly 23 million Twitter followers to do their research before making a decision for themselves. Among other tweets about the vaccine include a non-scientific poll she conducted on vaccine preference between Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson. I don't know what issue Joy Reid had with Minaj, but she made no claims about the vaccine. Like me, I'm not making any claims. I am telling you, like I always do when I do something on a vaccine, consult your doctor. I don't know whether the vaccine is good. I don't know whether it's no good or good. I don't know any of that stuff. I am not a medical professional. Seek your doctor. All right? All right, let me move on. You know, that's my little disclaimer that I put so that way my video don't get taken down. Now, let's move right along. Okay, so I don't see any problem with Minaj coming out and telling people to do their research and make a decision for themselves. This is the freedom that we're allowed in America. But yet, we got these draconian laws that's being put in place by Sleepy Joe, telling us that these corporations or companies should mandate us to take this vaccine in order to work. Let me move on. She even put out a poll, just saying, which is your preference? Is it the Pfizer? Is it the Moderna? Is it the Johnson & Johnson? Things that medical professionals should actually be doing. Because what's the problem, right? Each one of those vaccines had a percentage of efficacy. Okay, some 95, some 70, some whatever it is, right? So, what? She can't do this? She can't do this? Come on, what's the problem with this? See, this is why when people like Joy Reid comes out, you see who they really are. You see who they're really working for. Now, I'm afraid to say it, but I'm not going to be afraid because this is the most offensive podcast. She's working for Satan. Why? Why would she come out against Nicki Minaj for saying those things? Let me Reid, however, blasted Minaj for not firmly promoting the vaccine. How can you actually promote something that you are having doubts about? You have some skepticism about this vaccine. So how can you go out there and promote? Then you would be fake to your fans, and you have an obligation, a responsibility to 23 million followers. And for you to come out and blindly say, take this vaccine, that will be highly irresponsible. But instead she comes out and says, what everyone should say. Do your research, because this is not a one size fit all. People have had adverse effects with this vaccine. So that would be highly responsible. And if she had said this and I'm a fan and I took it, I would blame her if I get if I get some sort of adverse effect. So let's continue. Okay, Joy Reid went on to say, you have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers, okay? I have 2 million followers. You have 22 million followers on Twitter, Joy Reid told Minaj. For you to use your platform to encourage our community to not protect themselves and save their lives, my God, sister, you can do better than that. You got that platform. It's a blessing that you got that. The people listen to you, and they listen to you more than they listen to me. I hope they listen to her more than they listen to you, Joy. Because you suck. You're like this fake black person that MSNBC is using you to gain the black people's attention. This is what it is. And people need to call you out on what you're doing. You are doing more damage as one of these liberals on MSNBC to black people as a black person. Shame on you, Reid. Let's move on. She really pissed me off. She continues. For you to use your platform to put people in a position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from. Oh my God, sister. As a fan, man, isn't this dramatic? This is really dramatic. Damn, she went in, right? As a fan, as a hip hop fan, as someone who is your fan, I'm so sad that you did that. So sad that you did that, sister. Oh my God. Joy Reid added. Man, tone it down, Reid. You're like so emotional. And throughout all this, Nicki Minaj never once said to not take this vaccine. As a matter of fact, she said she might end up taking it because she has to go on tour. She never once said to not take this vaccine. Let's keep on going now. Let's see. Joy Reid respond to Nicki Minaj tweets. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Already read that. Okay, after Minaj fired back at the Read Out hosts, slamming her with various insults and racial slurs. On Tuesday morning, the Breakfast Club weighed in on the public spat, expressing disappointment in the MSNBC star. Like, holy smoke, the Breakfast Club actually went against Joy Reid. I am shocked. The Breakfast Club? Charlemagne the God? Okay. Wow. I am shocked. I am surprised. I'm going to read this. Okay. I respect Joy Reid. She's the homie, but she missed a real moment to teach yesterday because Nicki never said don't take the vaccine. Co-host Charlemagne the God reacted. Like, she spoke on why she had vaccine hesitancy, but she also, in the very next tweet, she will probably get vaccinated to go on tour. Like, Joy could have used that moment on her show to correct Nicki on whatever misinformation she put out. Wow. You can't vaccinate shame people either. Co-host DJ Envy chimed in. I can't believe DJ Envy is actually on Joy. This liberal Breakfast Club is actually siding with Nicki Minaj. I applaud them. The liberal Breakfast Club, I applaud them. See? Anyway, so DJ and Envy continued. Like, you gotta allow people to make it when they make their own decision. Like, this is something that's new. Exactly. This is something that we don't know about. Every other day something changes. Something is different. We don't know how this affects. Wear a mask, Triple mask, don't wear a mask, go out. No, you can't go out. Nobody knows. And that's her decision and her choice. Where was this when Trump was in office? Where was this when Donald John Trump was in office? Where was this? This is good but man, you should have done this while Trump was in office. Maybe he would have been president and maybe he wouldn't have mandated vaccines. I mean, he'd probably push it, but he probably would not have mandated this. Oh man. Okay, let's continue. Charlemagne the God complained how Reid avoided having a teachable moment and instead fueled a versus battle with the hip hop artist. Co-host Angela Yee, okay, another one of the liberal Breakfast Club hosts, then read aloud Minaj tweets attacking MSNBC hosts, including one that invokes a tweet Reid wrote nearly a year ago. Okay. Let me read that again. Co-host Angela Yee. Thank you, Angela Yee, for bringing this out. She read aloud Minaj's tweets attacking MSNBC hosts, including one that invoked a tweet Reid wrote nearly a year ago expressing doubt in the vaccine under President Trump, writing, "Who on God's green earth would trust a vaccine by the US FDA?" This is what Reid wrote under President Donald J. Trump. Why? Because it was they wanted to kind of make Trump look bad. Okay? So they find that it was the opportune moment to really question the FDA at that time when Trump was pushing it. But they don't find it good to do that under President Biden. You know, this is what you call politics. This is why we ended up with Joe Biden. Because of how people politicize things. Under Trump, we can question the FDA. We can question the CDC. We can question the vaccine. Under Biden, why are you questioning it? Why can't you follow the science? This is politics. And we need to move away from that. As much respect I'm giving to the Breakfast Club, I'm not going to call you liberal club right now, right? I'm going to be serious. I'm going to give y'all respect right now. But this is something that should have been done under President Trump. Remove your biases. Call it like it is. If you don't like something, and it's true, call it like it is. If you don't like what Donald Trump says, call it like it is. If he's doing something that's good, say that he's doing something good. What's the problem? Let me continue reading. And that's why you gotta have more grace, Charlemagne said, because just months ago, that's how she felt. And that's still some people who feel like that. Yeah, there's still some people who feel like that. So why not use those moments to teach instead of bash each other? Reid yet to publicly respond to Minaj. So, Breakfast Club, I'm going to give y'all props. Because people need to understand that everyone is going to have an opinion. And just because your opinion don't lie with the left or the Democrats, that don't mean you have to bash them. That means you open up your ears, listen. You have 2 ears, listen twice as much, you know, and respect what Nicki Minaj is saying. Because Joy Reid, I'm sorry, dude, but you look horrible on this subject and how you went at Nicki Minaj. And there were people saying things about, I mean, it was laughable, it's funny or whatever. Like, oh, she took ass shots or whatever, right? Whether that's true or not, we don't know, right? We don't know if she took those shots or she removed certain areas and did whatever. Like people on Twitter, Instagram, they was cracking jokes and saying things like, okay, you would take an ass shot, but you won't take the vaccine. But who knows? Maybe she did research on that. If she did take that, allegedly. Okay? So who knows? Maybe she did research on that and she is saying that she's doing research. Right now, for all you know, she's probably talking to her doctors right now. But she's not going to take 23 million followers on Twitter to the lake of fire with her. Okay? But anyway, good job, Nicki Minaj. I'm glad you stood up for your belief, for your rights, okay, to put into your body. Don't ever let another black woman like Joy Reid tell you what to do with your body. All right? You know what to do. And the Breakfast Club, I'm surprised. Good job. Is this a red pill moment? Are people seeing what's going on? Are people really seeing that Joy Reid is the real Shambo? Okay? But anyway, if you're not offended, you probably wasn't watching or listening. Oh, please like, subscribe, and share this video. Okay? I am shocked. Okay. Anyway, if you're not offended, you probably wasn't watching or listening. Please keep watching. Keep watching. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh do the rest. I'm out. Peace.